begins today. Don't worry, make money part 4. In the previous part, we saw that the journey of making money is built not just with hard work, but also with a mindset. When a person becomes responsive instead of being reactive and listens to their inner knowing instead of borrowed beliefs, then their decisions begin to clear up. But now the story comes to another deep turn, because even after a calm mind and clear thinking, many people are unable to move forward. The reason is their past, which begins to remind them of old failures before every new step. Imagine a person sitting alone in their room at night. A notebook is open in front of him, a new idea is in his mind, but as soon as he begins to write the first word, his old incomplete work starts coming to his mind. A voice comes from inside him. Last time too you had started, what happened? Last time too you had made a plan, what changed? And in this very fear, the new chapter closes even before starting. The fear is just this, that if a person considers their past alone as their identity, then all the power of the present falls weak. And the curiosity is whether life truly runs on old records, or can we change our direction from today? Richard Carlson's message is very simple. Say to yourself, life begins now. That means life begins right now. What was yesterday can be a lesson, but it is not your final identity. Most of us accept that what we were before, we will always remain the same. If there was no discipline before, then it won't be there ahead either. If we failed before, then success will be difficult in the future too. But this thinking in itself is a limitation. You imprison yourself in the jail of an old story even before trying. The past can give you information, but it cannot stop permission. A mistake can teach you, but it cannot decide your entire capacity. Richard explains this like a boat. Suppose you are driving a boat in the ocean. The boat is moving forward, and waves keep forming behind in the water. Those waves rise behind you, spread, then slowly become calm. They certainly are visible, but they are not driving the boat forward. The engine is driving the boat forward, and the engine is under your control. Just like that, the waves of your past can be visible, can be remembered, but your energy of today decides your direction. The problem happens when we mistake the waves behind for the engine. We think that what happened behind will happen ahead too. If a business did not run before, then it won't run now either. If money was not saved before, then it won't be saved now either. If there was no confidence before, then it won't come now either. But there is a different power in the present moment. You can take a new decision today. You can start a new habit today. You can choose a new response today instead of an old reaction. Here, the point of part 3 is remembered again. A reactive mind makes the past a proof. A responsive mind makes the past data. A reactive mind says, I have always been like this. A responsive mind says, I was like this before, but now I can learn. This very difference changes life. Because only when you consider yourself capable of changing, does the beginning of change take place. Life begins now does not mean forgetting the past. It means making the past a teacher, not a jailer. If someone took a wrong financial decision before, they do not need to blame themselves for a lifetime. They have to see where the mistake happened and which small step can be better today. If someone lost a job opportunity before, they are not finished. It is possible that now they rise back with better communication, better skill and better preparation. If a creator's video did not run before, then it does not mean that their voice is weak. It is possible that improvement is needed in the topic, title, hook or consistency. The burden of the past slowly eats away a person's energy. From the outside he looks busy, but from the inside he keeps punishing himself again and again. In such a situation, earning money, making growth or starting a new work becomes difficult because the mind keeps demanding the account of old fear at every step. Therefore, first of all, you will have to recognize the heavy chain inside you. Which old mistake stops you even today? Which habit makes you believe that you cannot change? As soon as you recognize it, you start separating yourself from it. You can say, this was my past, but this is not my entire future. Now Richard Carlson shares a practical way. Experiment with the 1-hour solution. That means for a big change, you do not need a whole day. First, you need one focused hour. Many people say, I don't have time. But the real question is whether the time that is available is being spent in the correct direction. Today, the internet and social media have opened up many possibilities. People can learn, write, make videos, give service, and take their knowledge to people. But fear starts even before the opportunity is visible. What will people say? What if views don't come? What if a client is not found? What if I fail? Right here, the title of the book is remembered again. Don't worry, make money. Money is not made by sitting in worry. Money is made through action, learning, and consistency. The 1 hour solution does not mean that you will become rich in 1 hour. It means write down 1 hour every day in the name of your future. This 1 hour should be protected. During this, a distance will have to be kept from phone distractions, useless talks, random scrolling, and excuses. If you want to start a YouTube channel, then spend 1 hour on script, research, voice practice, or learning editing. If you want to do blogging, then spend 1 hour on understanding topics, writing articles, or recognizing the audience's problems. If you want to learn a skill, then give 1 hour daily to that very skill. In the beginning, the result will be slow, but confidence will begin to build inside. The magic here is in consistency. 1 hour of a single day looks small, but over months, that same hour can change your identity. You will start saying to yourself, I am that person who takes out time for their future. This single line slowly changes your behavior. A lot of people are afraid of taking a big risk. The 1 hour solution is powerful because in this, you do not need to leave a job, disturb the house, or invest big money. You can start a small experiment along with your regular life. Less risk, more learning, and confidence slowly getting strong. But one thing is necessary. That 1 hour will also have to be taken seriously. If that hour is spent only in thinking, changing plans, or comparing with others, then the result will not come. The 1 hour solution works only when there is real work in that hour. Something is written, something is learned, something is made, something is published, or a meaningful contact is made with someone. Now Richard Carlson shares a third very important point. Spend most of your time on the critical inch of your project. This means focus on the most important part of your work. The task that truly creates a result is the critical inch. Most people remain busy, but they are not productive. They keep doing something or the other the whole day, yet if you ask in the evening, the real work hasn't moved forward. Someone keeps organizing emails. Someone keeps cleaning the desk. Someone keeps searching for a perfect logo. Someone keeps making plans, but does not talk to the customer. In business, the critical inch can be different for different people. For someone it is a sales call, for someone it is product improvement, for someone it is writing a script, for someone it is client delivery. For a creator, the critical inch is making content and taking it to the audience. If he remains entangled only in the camera, background and font but does not publish the video, then how will growth happen? For a student, the critical inch is studying and revising. If he keeps only decorating the timetable, buying stationery and taking photos of notes, then the result will not change in the exam. For a job seeker, the critical inch is sending resumes, preparing for interviews, and improving skills. An offer letter does not come just by complaining about the job market. Richard explains this point with a gym example. Some people go to the gym, work on machines, follow a routine, and leave after completing the workout on time. Other people also go to the gym but wander here and there more than working out. Sometimes the phone, sometimes talk, sometimes the mirror, sometimes a steam bath. From the outside, it will look like they are gym regulars, but the effect is not visible on the body. Because they are in the gym, but they are not on the critical inch. Their presence is there, not progress. We make this exact mistake in our work too. We are in the office, the laptop is open, the notebook is in front of us, but the work that can make income, growth, or a result keeps getting postponed. The most important work is often a little uncomfortable. Making a sales call, publishing a video, discussing rates with a client, finishing a report, writing the truth of debt, all this does not feel easy. Therefore, the mind searches for convenient work. It says clean the file first, do a little more research first, let the perfect mood come first. But success does not wait for a perfect mood, it demands critical action. At the beginning of your day, ask yourself, what is that one work today which will truly take my project forward? If that work is done, then the day will be considered successful. The rest of the small works can happen later too. Clarity comes from this approach. You do not consider every task equal. You understand that some works give only movement, and some works give real progress. In part 1, we learned the first step. In part 2, we learned giving, non-attachment, and leaving excuses. In part 3, we learned moving from reactive to responsive and from belief to knowing. Now part 4 tells us to leave the past, invest 1 hour in the present, and work on the critical inch of the project in that 1 hour. These 3 points together form a practical system. Your mind becomes light from the past, your time is spent toward the future, and your energy goes to the correct task. This is the very place where worry slowly falls weak. Because when action is clear, fear does not get that much room. You do not have to change everything today. Just say to yourself, life begins now. Then take out 1 hour and do that very work in that hour which truly takes your journey forward. If you can do this daily, then slowly you will feel that the boat inside you is truly moving forward. Waves are behind, but the direction is in your hands. But the story is not finished yet. Because after leaving the past, investing an hour and focusing on the critical inch, the next question rises. When the path is long and the result comes late, how to keep motivation alive then? In the next part, we will see how Richard Carlson connects success not just with hard work, but with patience, trust and inner peace. And from there it will be understood why staying calm in the race to make money is not a weakness, but the biggest strength.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.